Of the day is so disorienting that pigeons will come home to roost, owls may hoot, and Ben Pine's alarm clock is going to go off. Street lights will also come on, even right here along WHAS Way. That's right, the kind folks at French Lick, Indiana, renamed the little road where we're bringing you this live coverage right after our effort here today. Hello, everybody, and welcome to WHAS11's coverage of the Great American Eclipse. I'm Doug Proffitt, along with Chief Meteorologist Ben Pine, Meteorologist Christina San Juan. Also, Alden German's going to be joining us from Seymour, Indiana. Reed Yaden will be joining us live from southeast of Indianapolis, and Brooke Hash will be in Louisville. But let's talk. There they are, good-looking group, going to bring you live coverage. We're on the air here until 6:30 tonight. Ben, Christina, this is where you all really weigh in. The partial eclipse is underway.
Yeah, we've got crews all over the path of totality, obviously, here. And if you look up now with your solar glasses, you can start to see the moon creeping in on the bottom right corner. So it is already underway. It'll be happening for about 2.5 hours. The partial eclipse will end at about 4:22. But peaking here in French Lick specifically around 3:04 to 3:07. So we're getting pumped up.
So I haven't seen the birds acting funny or not. Let's go back. That's our live, by the way, that's our live exclusive eclipse cam from right here in French Lick. We want to go back to that and show it to you. So, Christina, exactly what's happening right now. This is the partial eclipse. We're waiting for the total eclipse.
Yes, at this point, it is still an impressive sight, something you certainly don't see every day. But right now, the moon is slowly beginning to inch its way to completely covering up the sun's face there. Kind of looks like a Pac-Man when you take a look at it. You know the game Pac-Man?
So we'd love to make game Pac-Man. I even know what you're talking about there, Christina. So the moon shadow is moving across our country at about 1,500 miles per hour, starting now down to Mexico, going up to Maine. It's going to be here in French Lick. We're going to have total darkness at 3:04 for 3 minutes and 5 seconds. I think the great thing about this, Ben, it's a longer, bigger show than what we had 7 years ago in Hopkinsville. Hopkinsville was 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
And you don't usually see the moon in the sky during the daytime. You can normally see it, but you don't see the moon before it came across in front of the sun because it's a new moon. The sunlight's hitting the backside of the moon. So just a spectacular event. Of course, we say Chamber of Commerce weather when the weather is perfect. You don't know how lucky we got today. We normally have 60% of April days that are just covered in clouds, and it can be chilly, it can be cold. We just had cold weather last week, but this crowd is getting a treat here, and it's not too packed. There's a lot of people here in French Lick, but you've got so much space between the town green, the resort, and West Baden Springs. What a layout we got here.
That's a good point. Christina, do you think we may be turning out to be one of the best sites in the country right now? Can you believe that?
I honestly think so, Doug. Initially, everybody was trying to flock to Texas to see the solar eclipse, but actually Texas is dealing with a great amount of cloud cover as well as thunderstorms today. And you look all around us, and there are clouds all around Kentuckiana. However, here it's looking pretty good. Just some high, thin cirrus clouds out there. Overall, though, blue skies, not too hot either.
French Lick is loving this. I want to let you know I've talked to some French Lick police officers here. The crowd over there by the resort, you see that at the toward the and the background of your screen there is bigger. They expect a late arriving crowd here to French Lick. We've been worried about the traffic, but if you check, it's all green around French Lick right now.
Yeah, it hasn't been bad at all day. Again, we had so many options this time around, which makes it, again, different from the 2017 eclipse, much more accessible.
And you just didn't know what the traffic was going to be like. You saw so many reports on social media, and then, it was laid back. It was nice and easy getting up here.
Well, I mean, the restaurants have got big specials going on, like one over-the-moon special today. So we've got a lot of fun coverage for you coming up here from French Lick. We'll also be talking to one of the head of the leaders of the town council president. Let's go to Alden German in Seymour, where Seymour is going to get a few seconds more of the total darkness than right here in French Lick. Alden?
Doug, it's super nice out here. There's no other way to put it at the moment. And we have, as Christina and Ben were saying, have really lucked out in terms of the lack of clouds that we have out here. Looking up at the sky, but not at the sun, I've noticed almost just some just total blue sky, just a few thin cirrus clouds out there for the most part. And the crowd out here has been growing slowly and steadily as well, as we take a look outside from our Beast roof camera at the moment. And honestly, it's not quite as crowded out here as what we were expecting, but it is still a fairly decent crowd. We do see some cars lined up along the driveway out here, parked on the grass. And the traffic this morning also really wasn't that bad. There were some latecomers, I think, that last night made a last-second decision to come out here to Seymour, Indiana. We met a woman who drove in from Washington, D.C. Late last night, there was a man who walked in to our hotel and was asking, hey, do you guys have any availability left? Because, you know, they made that last-second adjustment out here. So it's a really fortunate day. A lot of kids out here playing and having fun, and it's just been a great mood all around. So we are truly blessed today with something spectacular for what could be a once-in-a-lifetime experience for most of us.
All right, Alden, thank you very much.
Well, and that's interesting that he said this morning wasn't bad traveling. I know yesterday I had to take my kids up to Columbus, Indiana, straight up 65, and 65 North was pretty packed.
I heard Indianapolis is supposed to have about 100,000 more people, and this path of totality contrasted to 2017 is going over millions more people. So perhaps there are just more areas for people to go to compared to last time.
And I love how narrow it is, though. It's only 115 miles wide to be in. And here we are. We had worried at one time, one long-time forecast said it was possibly going to be snow flurries.
And 30 degrees.
We were all hedging our bets, like heading to Keeneland or Churchill on the cloud cover. And now we have a mostly sunny day in Seymour. These folks are loving it. You're watching the Great American Eclipse on WHAS 11. Again, the countdown is underway. Stay with us. Right after this, we're going to be joining Reed Yaden. He is near Indianapolis.
The Great American Eclipse on WHAS 11 is sponsored by Eclipse Bank.
It's the Spring Sell-a-thon at the Kia stores. Take home a new 2024 Kia Forte for only $199 per month. Get 0% financing for 72 months or a $7,500 rebate on new 2023 EV6 and Niro EVs. Only at the Kia stores.
Eclipse Roofing and Restoration offers seamless aluminum gutters and gutter guards for residential and commercial properties. With over 1,000 five-star online reviews, you can be sure that Eclipse will be there at the beginning to make sure you're fully satisfied.
That's why we're customer trusted and Google approved.
Spring is just around the corner. How would you like to play 9 Kentuckiana golf courses for one low price? You can with the Tour Kentuckiana Golf Card, sponsored by Tony Walker Financial. Play 9 golf courses for one low price of only $69. That's a $265 value. And a portion of the proceeds go to support the WHAS Crusade for Children. Order your Tour Kentuckiana Golf Card today at the WHAS11.com sports page. But hurry, quantities are limited.
Minnie likes a little treat now and then. Max likes living large. That's why they both love scratch-offs, because they can play the way that fits their style. Win a little or a lot with these new scratch-off games from the Kentucky Lottery.
At Eclipse Bank, we're rewriting the script on banking. With a perfect blend of timeless traditions and cutting-edge technology, we deliver the boutique banking experience you've been searching for. Visit any of our convenient branch locations or go online to eclipsebank.com.
Hungry for a big night? Rally's delivers the flavor with the 2 for $4. Yeah.
The new Tangled Barbecue Swiss Burger or fully loaded fry burger. Any two, just $4.
Let's go.
And try new Buford Bites. Our big Buford in snackable bites.
Rally's, that's how we roll.
Liquor Barn is the destination for all of life's special moments. Come on, I'll show you. So who's the lucky guy?
My man right here.
We have all the best bourbon, including the kind that will impress her dad. And these are for you guys. Hey, lovebirds. Date night?
Netflix and chill?
We're staying in tonight.
May I suggest a wine?
I was thinking this one.
Tailgate time?
Yes.
These ready-to-drink cocktails are a game day favorite. And if you're in a rush, no problem. We'll deliver right to your door.
Save thousands during the Spring Sell-a-thon at the Kia stores. Drive a new 2024 Kia Seltos for only $229 per month. And if we want your trade, just scan the QR code on the screen to see the value of your car instantly. Only at the Kia stores.
Here back at French Lick, Indiana. We came on the air here at 2 o'clock. We've got a nice crowd here in French Lick. Honestly, folks, we're expecting a lot more people, and they may get it. A late arriving crowd for an eclipse. I can't believe that would be the case after what we experienced 7 years ago, but people are already out in the sunshine.
Right behind us, you just saw the owner of Legends Sports Bar and Grill handing out some free solar glasses for the folks out there.
So you've got a countdown clock on the right, and we want to let you know that every time we go to commercial break, folks, we're showing you the partial eclipse. Can we show you that again? Our live eclipse camera is set up here right by our broadcast booth here. The partial eclipse is underway, Christina.
And with all this anticipation, waiting for this moment, yes, it's only just over 3 minutes long, but it is so worth it and so exciting.
Let's go to WHAS11's Reed Yaden. He is just southeast of Indianapolis, and so how are things going, Reed? I think we really lucked out. We've got the cosmic jackpot going on around here.
I think we are lucking out. I like what Alden said, because what Alden has, he's about 70 miles south of us. We'll get later. Right now, a few high, thin clouds not interfering with the eclipse. It's underway, a little sliver showing up. Get those glasses out. I'm with some ladies here are really enjoying the sun. They got their glasses out. Space Cat, that's your eclipse outfit.
Yes.
Who are you? Where are you from?
My name is Sarah Clark. I'm from Campbellsville, Kentucky.
Okay. How about you?
I'm Brittany. I'm from Lexington.
Brittany, what have you got to celebrate? Okay, Sunny D. Okay.
Yeah, I'm Samantha McQuarrie from Campbellsville. Got my Sunny D ready.
Sunny D, okay.
Hi, I'm Haley from Lexington, and I've got Capri Sun.
Capri Sun, okay. And we've got lots of sun. John, just swing around there. Let's give him a look in the park. It is a walk in the park, a lot of room in this beautiful park here just to the southeast of Indianapolis. And there's room for more. I thought it'd be a little more crowded, but the park is so big. Everybody's spread out, and they are thoroughly enjoying it. We'll talk to you in the next half hour.
Reed Yaden, he is southeast of Indianapolis there, Reed Yaden, and he's got a light crowd where he's been reporting. Alden's reporting it too. Seymour was supposed to be just overwhelmed with
just
people.
Ideal conditions. I mean, a lot of people have backyards too, so.
I mean, and just how odd it is for us to be able to luck out with a mostly sunny sky. That hasn't happened much in the last 24 April 8th around Louisville.
Let's check out Louisville now. Now, we know Louisville's not going to be in the total solar eclipse, but it's going to be awfully close. Let's join Brooke Hash in Louisville. Hey, Brooke.
Hey, Doug. We are at the North Overlook here at Iroquois Park. It is turning out to be a beautiful day. A lot of people brought their jackets just in case it got chilly. I don't think we're going to need it. But I want you to meet this family here. The Kilgores, we have the Burts, right? We came from Myrtle Beach pretty much a day early just to make sure to get this. Mom, you said she's had the chance to see the eclipse before and she didn't take part.
Nope, she didn't. She missed out on it. But today we're here.
And why? I mean, you're missing the beach activity for this.
Hey, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So.
Yep. And what are you expecting to see?
I'm expecting to see a solar eclipse. That's all I want to see. The solar eclipse.
Did you learn about it in school?
No.
You got your glasses, though?
Yes.
Yeah. Can I see what they look like on? Let me see your glasses. She might have a little trouble doing it that way. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Come on over here. Tell me what you're excited about.
I'm excited about no school today.
You never know what you're going to hear, but we love it. Again, coming home a day early from the beach, and just if you take a look, it's a little sparse here and there, but it's beautiful weather. Plenty of parking if you're still wanting to get up here on the North Overlook of Iroquois Park and just experience what we're already starting to see. The moon move into position, a little bit of cloud cover kind of helps with the warmer weather, but we're excited nonetheless for what's going to happen in the next hour, guys.
All right, thank you, Brooke. And Louisville, so we've got you all covered to the north of us, to the south of us.
I love it. You know, there's normally about 2,000 people in French Lick, but the population has exploded, obviously. Met some folks from Florida, Wyoming. I'm sure you guys bumped into folks from all over Lexington.
They had the No Sun Fun Run this morning, and another thing about the eclipse, not only do the birds and everything act funny, but so does the temperature.
Yeah, the whole atmosphere changes really just for that couple of minutes. So right now I'll show you that we're sitting right at 80 degrees or so. But once that sun goes away, at least the moon blocks its shadow, we expect these temperatures to dip about 15 degrees. So it's going to get a little bit cooler.
It's hot out here. I don't want to complain, but it's hot.
It's not as bad as Hopkinsville.
We are
Kentucky.
not going to complain.
No, it's not Hopkinsville. Okay. More of our Great American Eclipse coverage from WHAS 11 coming your way again. Now, once again, when we go to commercial break, you're going to see the live partial eclipse on your screen during the commercials. That's what's happening right now as we are getting ready for 3:04 in French Lick, Indiana.
The Great American Eclipse on WHAS 11 is sponsored by Eclipse Roofing and Restoration.
Case Foundation Repair and Waterproofing. Since 1944, waterproofing basements and crawl spaces for over 76 years, living up to the true meaning of our lifetime warranty. Put a local pro on the case. Learn more at casefoundations.com.
Are you tired of frustrating automated systems and chatbots that never have the answer you're looking for? We get it. And that's why at Eclipse Bank, we're rewriting the script on banking. With a perfect blend of timeless traditions and cutting-edge technology, we deliver the boutique banking experience you've been searching for. See why we've been recognized as one of Louisville's fastest-growing companies for 3 consecutive years. Visit any of our convenient branch locations or go online to eclipsebank.com. Eclipse Bank, a fresh way to bank.
Meet Amy and Lisa. They enjoy nothing more than a relaxing evening in the hot tub after a long day at work. But unfortunately, they have a bit of a problem. Lisa's annoying neighbor, Larry. He's always watering his lawn and interrupting their conversations. It's enough to give anyone the creeps. All they need is a privacy fence, and EAC Fence is here to help. EAC Fence guarantees high-quality materials with expert installation. Now Amy and Lisa can relax and enjoy their evening. So if you want to enjoy your outdoor space without any creepy neighbors, call EAC Fence today.
Spring is just around the corner. How would you like to play 9 Kentuckiana golf courses for one low price? You can with the Tour Kentuckiana Golf Card, sponsored by Tony Walker Financial. Play 9 golf courses for one low price of only $69. That's a $265 value. And a portion of the proceeds go to support the WHAS Crusade for Children. Order your Tour Kentuckiana Golf Card today at the WHAS11.com sports page. But hurry, quantities are limited.
Hungry for a big night? Rallies delivers the flavor with the 2 for $4. Yeah.
The new Tangled Barbecue Swiss Burger or fully loaded fry burger. Any two, just $4.
Let's go.
And try new Buford Bites. Our big Buford in snackable bites.
Rallies, it's how we roll.
It starts with our commitment to cover stories that impact all of us.
Breaking news as we begin here on the WHAS 11 night team.
To investigate issues that plague our community.
Do you feel like some of the frustration is warranted?
To keep you safe by putting weather first.
Be in your safe place.
To deliver the news when you need it most. WHAS 11, the only station in Kentuckiana honored with the Emmy for News Excellence. See the difference. WHAS 11 is on your side.
The wait is finally over. The total solar eclipse is happening today, and we have partnered with so many businesses in Kentuckiana to help us celebrate the big event. I'm joined by President and CEO of Eclipse Bank, Andrew Piles. This has been such a great partnership with Eclipse Bank. And so how excited were you to get this partnership going?
Very. The first time we heard about it, it was a natural fit. We jumped on it, so it's been great.
And so you partnered with us just in promotion and, of course, with the ISO approved glasses.
Yes.
And you passed out so many of those.
6,000 to be exact. And we're actually out. Essentially, our branches are out. So it's been unbelievable. And I'd mentioned this to Claudia in a previous appearance that I've had people coming from the woodwork asking for these. I've been getting private messages, texts, phone calls. I don't have them. They are really out. So it's been very successful. But we've had the opportunity to give them out in the community to several schools, nonprofits. So we've really enjoyed it.
It really has. And so you've actually been in Louisville for quite some time now, and you are really deep rooted in our community. And so what are you doing for the city of Louisville?
Sure. So we're coming up on our 20-year anniversary. We've been expanding quite a bit. We're actually one of the fastest growing banks in the state of Kentucky.
Wow.
And we're also one of just a few remaining locally Louisville owned and operated banks. So what does that mean? That means that our decision makers are based right here. We can get quick decisions, superb customer service. We're in tune to the needs of the Louisville community uniquely.
And I feel like that's where your slogan comes from, a fresh way to bank. Because of course you see, big name banks popping up everywhere. But I think being so deep rooted in the community and knowing our needs and really helping us through and through, that's the fresh way to bank.
That's correct. And we put our money where our mouth is. We give back to the community. Our entire executive team is involved on nonprofit boards locally, so we really believe in that.
And how many branches do you have here in Louisville?
We now have 3. Just a few years ago, we only had 1, and so we've grown quite a bit, and we're excited about that. It appears that our message has really resonated, and we're excited.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, so many appearances on Great Day Live, WHAS11 as a whole as well. And so if people are interested in maybe making their deposit there, opening an account with Eclipse Bank, how can they learn more?
Go to our website at eclipsebank.com. Go to any of our 3 local branches, North Hurstbourne, St. Matthews, and Old Henry. So many great locations. Again, thank you so much for sponsoring our coverage right here on WHAS 11. So to get started and learn more, go to eclipsebank.com.
And once again, so very important to protect your eyes. Do not try to wear sunglasses during the Great American Eclipse.
Yeah, and if you did get the solar glasses, to know they're real, I mean, you should basically not be able to see anything through them unless you're looking at the sun. And so definitely have that eye protection. And make sure the kids have the protection, but make sure they look up this afternoon. This isn't going to happen for another 20 years, and the next one in 2044 is only going to happen in North Dakota, Montana, and then zip up into Canada. So this is the time to do it.
Now, it's going to be safe for you to take them off when we have the total darkness, when it's complete. You can look at the corona, and remember, 3 minutes and 5 seconds is all we're going to have here
in French Lick. Now, if you go to Paoli, if you go to Pekin, Indiana, the totality is much lower, maybe only a minute or two.
Maybe a minute or two. So you're going to have a brief time. We're going to do it here. We'll be narrating that, and we'll get that to you again at 3:04 coming up at the top of the hour. Let's go to Christina San Juan. She's left Ben behind and and she's over here in the crowd talking to folks. Christina?
Yeah, that's right, Doug and Ben. I'm out here stretching my legs, getting a little bit of steps in, and especially getting to meet the community that's coming here to French Lick. So let's kind of give you a lay of the land and tell you what you can expect if you're heading out here. You still have a little bit of time, but I would go ahead and hurry. We have some awesome live music right here on the stage, lots of country. Folks are just kind of relaxing and taking in the sunshine while it's still around. Then, of course, we have the lawn. We have the lawn chairs. Folks are putting on their glasses and looking up. Of course, we have food, we have drinks, everything you need, lots of homemade jewelry, soaps, just lots of things where you can just walk around and kind of just soak it all in this afternoon. Now, I want to talk to my friends over here who are responsible for these awesome bubbles that you've been seeing in the background. Hey, friends, what's your guys' name?
Jamani, Jerry.
What are you guys excited for this afternoon?
I'm excited because we get to see the moon turn all black.
Yep. Did you guys get out of school for this?
Yeah.
Too cool. Do you have your solar eclipse glasses too?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you guys, we are less than an hour away from it going complete darkness in the middle of the day. It's going to be super cool. Thank you so much, friends. You can go ahead and, give me some bubbles so we can send it back to Doug and Ben, guys. Oh, we need more. That's okay.
Thank you, Christina.
Thank you, Christina. So many people, Ben, who've seen this for the first time in their life will come away with this going, it was worth the effort. It was worth the effort. It was worth every getting up early today or getting here days in advance and waiting for it because of the way the weather has certainly turned out.
It's a treat out here, and there is so many different amazing aspects to this. Just think about the power of the sunshine. It's about half covered right now by the moon, and it's still a bright, sunny day out here.
And we are getting ready for it to go away just after 3 o'clock. As we go to the break, the partial eclipse is underway, and you'll get to watch it right through our commercial break. We'll be back on the other side after this.
The Great American Eclipse on WHAS 11 is sponsored by Eclipse Bank.
Step into Express Cuts today and treat yourself to a stylish haircut for just $9.95 when you mention this ad. But hurry, this offer is only valid for a limited time. Spend less time in the salon and more time doing what you love. Express Cuts, your perfect cut now.
My name is Wesley, and I was seriously injured. If I wouldn't have had Carl Truman, I would have been utterly lost.
The decision to choose a lawyer is so important. Give us a call and we'll show you.
Eclipse Roofing and Restoration is more than a roofing company. We are your home improvement specialist. Eclipse Roofing and Restoration offers seamless aluminum gutters and gutter guards for residential and commercial properties. Gutters are the exterior drainage system that protect your home's foundation. With repair and replacement options, you can count on Eclipse to have you covered. With over 1,000 5-star online reviews, you can be sure that Eclipse will be there at the beginning and at the end to make sure you're fully satisfied.
Personal, professional, precise. That's why we're customer trusted and Google approved.
Since we downsized, we needed a company like California Closets to come in and utilize what little space we had.
We're Tammy and Phil, and this is our life with California Closets.
Visit a showroom or schedule your free consultation today.
Stay cool this summer and don't forget to tune up your AC. Call Tom Drexler Plumbing, Air, and Electric by May 31st and get a precision AC tune-up for only $49. A tune-up saves money by maximizing efficiency, increasing your system's lifespan, and preventing costly breakdowns. Plus, you'll have peace of mind with our no-breakdown guarantee. Call Tom Drexler Plumbing, Air, and Electric by May 31st and get a precision AC tune-up for only $49.
We're about to do some serious off-roading in the legendary Toyota 4Runner.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
The proven body-on-frame construction, traction control, and off-road technology have kept 4Runner at the front of the pack for 40 years.
No wonder it's the most dependable SUV in its class.
You know what I like about 4Runner? It's as comfortable off-road as it is on the road.
Lease a new 24 4Runner now for $439 a month with 2 years no-cost maintenance.
This is what it's all about.
Toyota, let's go places.
Hungry for a big night? Rallies delivers the flavor with the 2 for $4. Yeah.
The new tangled barbecue Swiss burger or fully loaded fry burger. Any two, just $4.
Let's go.
And try new Buford bites. Our big Buford in snackable bites.
Rallies, that's how we roll.
Evansville, Indiana is another city that is enjoying the experience of the total solar eclipse today, and there is plenty of fun to be had when you visit. Joining us now with all the things that are happening in Evansville is the Director of Marketing and Development, Kate Reibel. The solar eclipse is today. I feel like we've been talking about it for so long.
It is upon us. It is here. We're all thrilled. We're so excited.
Yeah, so what are all the events happening today?
Oh my gosh, we have people out at USI's Solar Palooza. It is a great big event at Wesselman Woods. We have a multicultural event going on. People are watching the eclipse from the deck of an LST ship.
Wow.
People are all over town and the excitement is palpable.
Oh my gosh, how many people are expected to be there today?
About 80,000, and we really see this as a regional hub for folks that are driving out to a rural area to see the eclipse today.
That is so cool, because a lot of those people are probably coming to Evansville for the very first time, and so a lot of people are of course planning those spring and summer trips as well. So what can people experience while they're there?
Absolutely. We're so thrilled to welcome people here today so that they can get a taste of what Evansville has to offer and come back and visit later. So we have the U.S. Figure Skating Theater on Ice that is coming at the end of June. That is a favorite around town. And then of course you can't miss Frog Follies. That is a huge classic car show that has been a tradition in Evansville for years. That's in August. And then of course the West Side Nut Club Fall Festival. That's in October. It is the #1 fall festival in the USA. You don't want to miss that.
Wow, that is so cool. I had no idea that you even had a big fall festival like that. And so a lot of people are planning those trips too. And of course, we all love food. So where are some restaurants that people should check out?
Absolutely. On Franklin Street, which is where the fall festival is, don't miss Gersthaus. It is a classic German fare. They have delicious food and beverages. It is a great place to hang out and relax.
Yeah, so if people are interested in planning that trip and everything that Evansville has to offer, where can they go to learn more?
Absolutely. ExploreEvansville.com.
All right. All you have to do to get started, just head to ExploreEvansville.com.
way. You'll see the Great American Eclipse live here from WHAS 11, the Kentuckiana version, as people are getting ready. They're testing out their glasses, and I'm with Chief Meteorologist Ben Pine, Meteorologist Christina San Juan.
Yeah, they're soaking up about half the sun's power right now.
I know, and you know what? It is fading. I can sort of see it. Almost looks like the beginning of a cloudy day, which it's not.
Feels like a slightly cooler breeze. Maybe.
Slightly.
It seems like it's dimming. Let's talk about the planets people are going to see during the eclipse.
Not just do we get to be surrounded with darkness in the middle of the afternoon, but we're also going to have Venus and Jupiter that's going to be visible to the naked eye. Now, not only that, but there's actually a very rare comet that only shows up every 71 years here. It's called the 12P comet.
I love Comet 12P.
Except it's called the Devil's Comet.
That's news to me. It's the Hornet.
Well, here's the thing.
But he comes back every 7 years. He's a friendly little comet. 71 years,
so
excuse me.
Again, once in a lifetime experience for some of us.
That could still maybe be kind of difficult to see.
Yeah, so you do need binoculars or the telescope in order to see that, but the planets should be visible with the naked eye.
It's a horned comet, also known as the Devil's Comet, and what is it going to be, right below the moon?
I guess it has two two horns, and that's why they call it, yes, the Devil's Comet.
Now, we call this a Great American Eclipse, but also what we don't talk about a lot is that this is a great cosmic coincidence. What are the chances that the sun and the moon would appear to us as exactly the same size? The sun is 400 times larger than the moon, but it's 400 times farther away, so it just matches perfectly. What are the odds in the universe we would be able to see this?
And the magnetic field of the sun right now is its most active. Apparently, every 11 years or so it goes through cycles, and it was on a lower end during 2017.
Right.
So do you think we'll see solar flares?
Well, so what that means for us, I mean, the corona is going to be much brighter than what we saw in 2017. It looks like the streams, and it actually is hotter than the face of the sun. It's just much dimmer. So the face of the sun always blocks out that kind of light.
And
with
you
the
saw
naked
it,
eye
Doug,
on a
back in
normal day.
2017. The Bailey's beads, those little
Bailey's
effects.
beads is what they call it when the moon goes complete between the Earth and the sun, and we have total darkness. You'll see. You'll see the light shooting out. That's because the moon is imperfect. It's got craters, it's got valleys. As we know, it's not smooth.
Right, and that's really cool to see. So hopefully we're able to call that out whenever we do start to see Bailey's beads during maximum eclipse.
And so many experiments are underway, not only just from the National Weather Service, but get this, NASA has a high-altitude jet that's going to fly the complete path of the totality of darkness, so it can be in it the longest, just to study the corona. Why do they care so much about the corona and what it does?
Well, on a normal day, they can't see it. So if you can't see it, they can't study it. This is the perfect time for them to really get to know or do different experiments with the corona. And speaking of flying, all of the airlines had the special flights. I wonder if we're going to at least be able to see contrails.
Also, Doug, the sun has been around a long time, but we still don't know everything about it. That's why we're still studying it.
Part of NASA's research revealed that the temperature of the corona is 3.5 million degrees, and that's one thing they want to look. You mentioned the flights. Now, in 2017, that was the funniest thing I noticed, was all the airlines crisscrossing. I thought, what are all these little comets? But it wasn't. It was the airlines full of passengers paying big money crisscrossing the path.
And especially this year, because there was such a big concern about cloud cover over much of the United States in the path of totality.
We got to talk about that as well. We can bring up MAX HD radar and satellite. The luck that we have had here in French Lick especially, it's even cloudier down in Louisville and in Kentucky right now, but here through the path of totality in Indiana, take a look at this. There's some showers and thunderstorms in eastern Kentucky and down through in Texas. You can see a lot of clouds, and there's actually a chance of some storms developing here over the next couple of hours. So right where the path of totality is, right here, I mean, we could not have had better luck. It's typically more cloudy than not in these April days.
Just one sunny day in the last 24 years here.
As we go to break, you're going to continue to see the partial eclipse was underway, but one of the interesting eclipse facts that I learned from NASA's site is that one of the most famous scientific milestones connected to an eclipse happened in May of 1918. A total solar eclipse provided evidence for Albert Einstein's theory of relativity. Now that's a wow.
We're still learning things to this day. And a weird coincidence, I believe Joe Federle, our historian and editor at WHS, he said the last three total eclipses have been on Mondays.
Isn't that ironic?
Yes,
That is correct.
Weird coincidence. Weird coincidences. Well, we've got more of the facts of the approaching total solar eclipse for you right after this.
The Great American Eclipse on WHAS11 is sponsored by Eclipse Roofing and Restoration.
It's the Spring Sell-a-thon at the Kia stores. Take home a new 2024 Kia Forte for only $199 per month. Get 0% financing for 72 months or a $7,500 rebate on new 2023 EV6 and Niro EVs. Only at the Kia stores.
Eclipse Roofing and Restoration is your home improvement specialist. We offer a complete range of siding styles and textures. You can be assured that we can give your home curb appeal and years of performance that you can depend on.
That's why we're customer trusted and Google approved.
Celebrate the great outdoors during Watson's Spring Fever Sale. All-weather wicker sectionals only $15.99. 5-piece dining sets only $3.99. 4-piece wicker seating groups only $4.99. With one of the nation's largest selections of outdoor furniture, millions of dollars in stock, and the lowest price in the USA guaranteed, you're sure to find the perfect set of outdoor furniture at Watson's. Plus, get special 12 months interest-free financing. Only at Watson's.
We have all the fun.
Liquor Barn is the destination for all of life's special moments. Come on, I'll show you. So who's the lucky guy? My man right here. We have all the best bourbon, including the kind that will impress her dad. And these are for you guys. Hey, lovebirds. Date night?
Netflix and chill?
We're staying in tonight. May I suggest a wine? I was thinking this one. Tailgate time?
Yes.
These ready-to-drink cocktails are a game day favorite. And if you're in a rush, no problem. We'll deliver right to your door.
Eclipse Roofing and Restoration is your home improvement specialist. We offer a complete range of siding styles and textures. You can be assured that we can give your home curb appeal and years of performance that you can depend on.
That's why we're customer trusted and Google approved.
Save thousands during the Spring Sell-a-thon at the Kia stores. Drive a new 2024 Kia Seltos for only $229 per month. And we want your trade. Just scan the QR code on the screen to see the value of your car instantly. Only at the Kia stores.
Good morning, Kentuckiana.
Your time is valuable, especially in the morning.
And we promise not to waste it. News you need from a team you can trust, and the only station in town with a chief meteorologist in the mornings.
Because I know weather can be a huge factor in planning your day.
Traffic tie-ups?
See if you have to hit the brakes before you head out.
So shake up your mornings. Try something new. Good morning, Kentuckiana. Weekdays from 4:30 to 7 on WHAS 11.
Yeah, I mean, unless they have on
Live from French Lick, Indiana, this is our special exclusive Eclipse Cam here with our broadcast team in the town square of French Lick, Indiana. That camera is looking right up at the partial eclipse that's been underway since about 1:48 p.m. today. And again, the total eclipse here in French Lick is going to be at 3:04. We are 26 minutes, 9, 8, 7, 6 seconds away. Now the happiest town council president in America is joining us right now. Dave Wolford from French Lick, Indiana. Dave, thank you very much. Thanks. You were sitting. Did you know you're sitting on WHAS Way?
No. I saw that they gave that sign the other day or this morning, I think.
We couldn't be more thrilled. What's your assessment of how it's going so far? You don't have any traffic jams.
Oh, it's going great.
And you've got everybody covered.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like when Friday came in, I thought it was rainy or looking like rain. It was cold, windy. And, I was thinking, oh, gosh, I had that little gut feeling like, oh, no, it's going to be a bust. But, I mean, the forecast, you guys covered it the whole time. So I was watching WHAS, and I saw, the clouds starting to lift. And, you couldn't ask for anything better. I mean, the clouds are gone, and rain's gone. And then tomorrow it's going to rain, or, tonight, even. So it's looking great. I mean.
And think about how many different types of weather we've seen just in this past week and what we're going to be seeing for the rest of the week. The coincidence of everything aligning, not just the Earth, the Moon, and the Sun, but the weather cooperating perfectly on this.
Oh, you're right.
Afternoon.
I was headed to Carbondale. I was going to do that, but then the community. I mean, like everybody was just so into it, and I was like, I have to stay here. And I'm kind of glad I did that because Carbondale's got kind of bad weather. So.
Well, and how many people did you expect to have here versus how many would you guess?
We didn't know. I mean, I thought maybe 10 or so, but then, with the hotels.
10,000.
Yeah, 10,000. Yeah. But 10,000's at the hotel. Every hotel in town's, booked. all the Airbnbs, all the condos, every campsite fully booked. And
that's great. So,
yeah.
You know, we're getting ready to get to the countdown. I'm sure you'll have the traffic jams after it. But, you know,
Right.
we joke that street lights come on in town. So
Yeah.
yours probably will, right?
Yeah.
Are they triggered on nighttime?
They are triggered on nighttime, so we'll probably get some street lights popping on.
But here, look at the crowd behind you here.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of police officers all the way. Security is tight.
Oh, yeah.
But everybody is
We've been
they're not
planning-
on top of each other.
No. We've been planning for a while, and I think with the hotel behind us, you know, they have their their sites and stuff for their people there. I think so. It's spread everybody out. I think it leaves room to enjoy nature.
All right. Dave Wolford, thank you for your hospitality. All of us here at WHAS 11 are just so appreciative of the work you've done.
I'm glad you guys are here, and, it's been a great time.
And you're going to join me back at 5 o'clock on our news to give us the roundup.
I live 2 blocks away, so I guess I will.
All right. Thank you, Dave.
All right.
Well, it's been
Christina,
such a
let's go see Alden.
Let's go see him because the weather there is perfect as well.
Hey guys, yeah, it's a great time out here in Seymour, and I'm actually joined now by the mayor of Seymour, Matt Nicholson, and he's going to talk a little to us about what all has been happening here today. So, Mr. Mayor, it's a very exciting time for everyone that's out here, and it's an especially exciting time for Seymour. So, how important is this day to the community?
Oh, it's been a great day and a great weekend, really. I mean, we kind of rolled into it on Saturday, and then yesterday we had our big festival. Lots of live music then. Now you jump into today, and we've got crowds of people. Maybe not the numbers we originally were projected when we were talking to other locations from 2017, but definitely a good impact on the community, good chance for everybody to come out, enjoy an act of nature here and see the beauty of it.
How long have you guys been planning for this?
We've been working on this for about 14 months now. We had a committee that we put together back then. It started out, they met once a month, and then as we've rolled in, they met a little more frequently. But public safety and just the tourism center and just lots of people involved to help make this a reality.
And speaking of tourism, you obviously are expecting possibly tens of thousands of outsiders, not from Indiana, to come up here. What kind of economic impact are you guys expecting?
Definitely has a big economic impact. I don't have the numbers in front of me to give you, but I do know that we're excited to see what it turns out to be. I know when I left the other facility a few minutes ago to come over here, we were looking at 26 different states as far as the license plates in the parking lot. So I'll be excited to see if we can actually get a number around that, find out some hotel numbers, and try to get that number completely together.
Obviously, the other big thing too is going to be traffic. Now, you said you haven't quite seen the crowds that you guys were expecting, which isn't necessarily a bad thing when it comes to that traffic. Well, have you noticed any problems so far, or do you anticipate any major problems once the eclipse is over?
So far, the traffic's not been too horrible. Out by the interstate's been a little more congested, but as you get over here to Freeman Field and the soccer complex that we're at now, not quite as much trouble. But I think all that changes shortly after the eclipse is over. We're going to have a lot of people trying to get back home, a lot of visitors from the south, Tennessee and Kentucky especially. So it'll be an interesting trip out. I think we'll see some headaches there. But again, we've got public safety officers scattered around the area, strategically placed at different locations to help try to make sure everybody flows smoothly. Encourage everybody to remember to stay calm, be patient. We'll all get home as quickly as possible.
Patience is going to be a very big thing for us, especially after we leave. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. It's been a great time out here. A lot of schools let out. We've seen a ton of children out here just playing, having a good time. We saw a guy on a paraglider earlier. Folks have brought out their grills. So it's frankly been a nice, big backyard party up here in Seymour. We'll send it back to you in French Lick.
Thank you, Alden. The birds around us are starting to sound a little different.
It's starting to look a little different, certainly, and feel. We feel a little bit of a breeze coming in from the southwest right now. It's cooling down ever so slightly, but most importantly, the sky is starting to look differently. Now, we are under a tent, full disclosure, of course, but as we take a look around and kind of walk around, it is looking different.
I'm looking at these grackles up here that are in this tree. Usually they're on the ground eating, and they've gone up there, and they're sort of shaking their feathers like,
yep, more and more of them
I'm
now.
getting a little sleepy, but hey, we're not getting sleepy. The real excitement is on the way. 3:04 is when you'll see the total solar eclipse from French Lick. We'll be back here on WHAS 11 right after this.
The Great American Eclipse on WHAS 11 is sponsored by Eclipse Bank.
Step into Express Cuts today and treat yourself to a stylish haircut for just $9.95 when you mention this ad. But hurry, this offer is only valid for a limited time. Spend less time in the salon and more time doing what you love. Express Cuts, your perfect cut now.
Evansville, Indiana is known for its small town feel with the parks and amenities of a big city. Plan an unforgettable weekend getaway and immerse yourself in the vibrant downtown shopping and dining scene. Or journey through history at the World War II Museum. Located on the scenic bend of the Ohio riverfront, Evansville lies directly in the path of totality during the spectacular total solar eclipse on April 8th. Visit exploreevansville.com and start planning your eclipse adventure today.
Stay cool this summer and don't forget to tune up your AC. Call Tom Drexler Plumbing, Air, and Electric by May 31st and get a precision AC tune-up for only $49. A tune-up saves money by maximizing efficiency, increasing your system's lifespan, and preventing costly breakdowns. Plus, you'll have peace of mind with our no-breakdown guarantee. Call Tom Drexler Plumbing, Air, and Electric by May 31st and get a precision AC tune-up for only $49.
Spring is just around the corner. How would you like to play 9 Kentuckiana golf courses for one low price? You can with the Tour Kentuckiana Golf Card, sponsored by Tony Walker Financial. Play 9 golf courses for one low price of only $69. That's a $265 value. And a portion of the proceeds go to support the WHAS Crusade for Children. Order your Tour Kentuckiana Golf Card today at the WHAS11.com sports page. But hurry, quantities are limited.
If you're in an auto accident, you're gonna be scared, you're gonna be confused, and you need to know to call 1-800-ASK-GARY. You can call from the scene of your accident. 1-800-ASK-GARY's team of doctors will document your injuries so you can get the maximum benefits possible. You listen to Roz. You think the insurance companies are your friend? Get real. They're working against you right now. If you want to be treated right, call 1-800-ASK-GARY, your 24/7 auto accident and injury helpline.
At Eclipse Bank, we're rewriting the script on banking. With a perfect blend of timeless traditions and cutting-edge technology, we deliver the boutique banking experience you've been searching for. Visit any of our convenient branch locations or go online to eclipsebank.com.
Back to French Lick, Indiana. We hope you're enjoying this live coverage here of the partial eclipse underway. This started at 1:48 p.m. Louisville time, our time, same here in French Lick. This is from our camera here right in the town square of French Lick, Indiana. The light is changing all around us. And, you know, Christina, I've noticed there's a lot of people from Louisville up here in French Lick.
There sure are. There seem like this is kind of the local spot to go, at least from the people that we've spoken to. I've talked to a lot more people that are from Louisville than anywhere else, of course, driving in. I actually saw a lot of cars from North Carolina. So this is probably the closest spot that they could go to for Totality.
They lucked out. It is now mostly sunny, and what a forecast change. Let's go to Chief Meteorologist Ben Pine. He's out in the town square talking to folks. Ben?
Yeah, what an amazing day out here. We've got the owner, Larry Cobb of the Legend Sports Bar and Grill. You guys in the town have put something special together today.
Yes, Visit French Lick West Baden has put this event on, spending lots of money for 5 different bands. A lot of stuff going on. TV stations is great for the community. Get legends and everybody around here knowing that French Lick is a destination now. It's a golf destination. It's a family destination. It's a great place to be.
Speaking of family destination, I see kids running around. I see cornhole out here. There's crafts, different food trucks. The atmosphere is just amazing. We're kind of maybe slightly feeling a cool down from the sun being blocked. We're not far away from the totality of the eclipse here. So what will you have going on after the big event for the rest of today?
After the big event, we'll have our local band, Lindsey Cobb and Mark Wilson, back on stage for a while and try to keep people around and let them have some fun today. A lot of people took off work for this. So after the total eclipse, we'll try to keep it going and keep everybody having some fun, and hopefully everybody enjoys themselves and comes back to the French Lick.
Now, normally you have about 2,000 people in this town that live here. How has the last few days been as far as seeing more people come in?
It probably doubled. It probably doubled our people here in town, which 2,000 to 3,000 people is a lot of people in French Lick. 4 restaurants, so we came with a hotel taking 1,000 people filling up. So, you know, this is a good event for us, a very good event for us.
Chamber of Commerce weather is what we call it too. It's been fantastic out here. So thanks for your time and thanks for great music. They're playing all my favorite hits.
Yeah,
it's been great.
The national anthem was the best.
Yeah, it was, and it started it off. And we're not far away, guys, of course. And you can see behind me here, the kids are having fun. Everybody's had lunch. It looks like they are settling into their seats and getting ready for this big spectacle, the Great American Eclipse. We'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Ben. It's amazing how quickly it's going to be on us. If you take a look at the lower right of your screen, that is the partial eclipse that is underway. Total eclipse again at 4 minutes past 3.
Only
right
about
here.
15 minutes from now, the big moment out here, Doug. And I also wanted to point out, as Ben was talking about, how often do you get to have an experience that the whole family gets to look forward to and enjoy, no matter what age? This is for everyone.
And after 3, we're going to see everybody doing the same thing, looking up toward the sky with
hopefully
those
with your
glasses on,
yep.
all with hope and awe. Let's go down to Louisville. Brooke Hash is there. She's been around the different parks there. And Brooke, do you have a sunny sky in Louisville?
Partly cloudy. I gotta say, every once in a while it gets real dark and everyone gets excited and you look up and it's just a really big cloud. But we are getting to see a really good amount of this. It looks like a crescent moon at this point when you have those glasses on. And we have another Louisville family with us, a local musician here, Will Oldham. If you've got the glasses on, you're going undercover, incognito,
well,
right?
Whoops, sorry. I can look at the sun this way and look down at you this way.
Not a bad look. The kids are so excited today. I mean, and it's a great park to be at. Beautiful on the north of the overlook here. You've got Poppy, Story, and Olivia.
Yep.
All right, first time for them.
Yep.
What's so exciting? Why come here?
Well,
because like this is a really rare occasion because it happens quite a lot, but also it could be in like different paths and you're not always going to be in that path, so it's a rare occasion.
And also it hasn't happened very often because it's very rare, like leap day.
But you were babies when it happened last time. You said was in utero.
Yeah. And as grown-ups, it's just nice. It takes our minds off of all these crazy things that are happening on the surface of the planet.
I was 3 years old and I didn't do it because my mom wasn't really interested in it, and she wasn't going to try and get me to wear glasses because I always like pushed them off my face because I didn't like them.
It's hard at that age for sure. Well, guys, thank you guys so much. I hope we're all watching this very closely. It's fun. It feels great outside, shorts weather for sure, and we can't wait just about 10 minutes from now.
Thank you, Brooke. And the planetary show kicks off here in just a minute. You'll see it live from French Lick, Indiana, as the town square starting to get a little bit more folks coming in. They are waiting. They don't have much of a way to go. We're just under, getting close to the 10-minute mark. We'll be back right after this.
Almost there.
The Great American Eclipse on WHAS11 is sponsored by Eclipse Roofing and Restoration.
Are you tired of frustrating automated systems and chatbots that never have the answer you're looking for? We get it. And that's why at Eclipse Bank, we're rewriting the script on banking. With a perfect blend of timeless traditions and cutting-edge technology, we deliver the boutique banking experience you've been searching for. See why we've been recognized as one of Louisville's fastest-growing companies for 3 consecutive years. Visit any of our convenient branch locations or go online to eclipsebank.com. Eclipse Bank, a fresh way to bank.
Listening to people that drink Bigelow tea is so important to my family because making that perfect cup, it's the reason we do what we do. Hi, guys. So what are you guys drinking?
Constant comment. When I'm drinking Bigelow tea, it's just a moment for me. It's just me time.
That's what a cup of tea is. A moment for you, someone you love.
Oh, it tastes really great.
Yes, it was always Bigelow tea. Wow, that's what my family hopes for. Cheers. Cheers.
Hungry for a big night? Rally's delivers the flavor with the 2 for $4. Yeah.
The new Tangled Barbecue Swiss Burger or Fully Loaded Fry Burger. Any 2, just $4.
Let's go.
And try new Buford Bites. Our big Buford in snackable bites.
Rally's, that's how we roll.
Liquor Barn is the destination for all of life's special moments. Come on, I'll show you. So who's the lucky guy?
My man right here.
We have all the best bourbon, including the kind that will impress her dad. And these are for you guys. Hey, lovebirds. Date night?
Netflix and chill?
We're staying in tonight. May I suggest a wine?
I was thinking this one.
Tailgate time?
Yes.
These ready-to-drink cocktails are a game day favorite. And if you're in a rush, no problem. We'll deliver right to your door.
Spring is just around the corner. How would you like to play 9 Kentuckiana golf courses for one low price? You can with the Tour Kentuckiana Golf Card, sponsored by Tony Walker Financial. Play 9 golf courses for one low price of only $69. That's a $265 value. And a portion of the proceeds go to support the WHAS Crusade for Children. Order your Tour Kentuckiana Golf Card today at the WHAS11.com sports page. But hurry, quantities are limited.
Couldn't be any more proud of my sons. They're very talented lawyers, the same values, the same work ethic. They really care.
We at Kaufman Stigger, very family oriented, get to know all of our clients on a personal basis.
Here back in French Lick, Indiana, we're keeping an eye on wildlife. We've been telling you that the birds and all kinds of animals start acting funny. We've been watching 2 sparrows and a starling. They've been perched up in the tree. They've been acting confused.
What's going on?
Looking around. They've not been going down to get food like they do because there's a lot of food crumbs around, and they've just been perched here going, what in the you know, it's like a haze out here right now.
It's weird. It's sunny, but it's not sunny.
We're starting to see the shadows on the ground right now. It's very strange, almost hard to describe.
You know, when sparrows and starlings don't like each other, for them to be up there in that tree together.
Eclipses really do bring everyone together.
I would say it's about 5 degrees cooler than it was earlier.
Let's go to Reed Yaden. He is near southeast of Indianapolis. Reed?
Here in New Palestine, we saw a bald eagle fly over just a couple of seconds ago. Also, a snapping turtle came meandering across the parking lot, resting under a car. It is getting, the shadows are growing longer here. It looks like it's heading toward dusk, just a sliver of the sun left. In fact, Dan, what are you seeing?
Oh, seeing a nice crescent up there.
Okay, so is it performing? Are you happy with what you're seeing at this
Absolutely.
point? You came from Milwaukee.
Yes.
Is this your first eclipse?
Yes.
Okay, it's got to be a thrill for you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, glad you came here in this park. I see 2 other people over here, glasses on, looking skyward. What do you think? You're not saying. What do you think? Nobody's. Hi, we're on live TV here. There, you can't see with those glasses on, can you? Where are you from, first of all?
South Bend, Indiana.
South Bend. Is this your first eclipse?
This is my first total eclipse, yes.
Okay. And you're happy with what you're seeing?
I love it.
Great. Everybody here obviously looking skyward, glasses on. We hope to see you again next hour as our live coverage continues of the great American eclipse.
Thank you very much, Reed, and we'll come back right after this, and then we're going to be on the air with you to take you right through the big cosmic show here from WHAS 11.
The Great American Eclipse on WHAS 11 is sponsored by Eclipse Bank.
It's the Spring Sell-a-thon at the Kia stores. Take home a new 2024 Kia Forte for only $199 per month. Get 0% financing for 72 months or a $7,500 rebate on new 2023 EV6 and Nero EVs. Only at the Kia stores.
Step into Express Cuts today and treat yourself to a stylish haircut for just $9.95 when you mention this ad. But hurry, this offer is only valid for a limited time. Spend less time in the salon and more time doing what you love. Express Cuts, your perfect cut now.
Hungry for a big night? Rallies delivers the flavor with the 2 for $4. Yeah.
The new Tangled Barbecue Swiss Burger or Fully Loaded Fry Burger. Any 2, just $4.
Let's go.
And try new Buford Bites, our big Buford in snackable bites.
Rallies, that's how we roll.
Case Foundation Repair and Waterproofing. Since 1944, waterproofing basements and crawl spaces for over 76 years, living up to the true meaning of our lifetime warranty. Put a local pro on the case. Learn more at casefoundations.com.
Are you tired of frustrating automated systems and chatbots that never have the answer you're looking for? We get it. And that's why at Eclipse Bank, we're rewriting the script on banking. With a perfect blend of timeless traditions and cutting-edge technology, we deliver the boutique banking experience you've been searching for. See why we've been recognized as one of Louisville's fastest growing companies for 3 consecutive years. Visit any of our convenient branch locations or go online to eclipsebank.com. Eclipse Bank, a fresh way to bank.
The power of you helps Cardinals soar again, grandmothers lift again, and players score again. With robotic precision and custom procedures, we get you back in the game of life faster. That's the power of you.
The aggressively sophisticated Toyota Highlander has been a family favorite for over 20 years. It has the capability to go anywhere in style and comfort, and it's one of the safest vehicles on the road. But for those wanting more, there's Grand Highlander. With more room, more cargo space, and more power. Get a stylish new 24 Highlander with 4.75 APR financing, or get up to $1,000 APR cash on Grand Highlander, plus 2 years no-cost maintenance. Toyota, let's go places.
Save thousands during the Spring Sell-a-thon at the Kia stores. Drive a new 2024 Kia Seltos for only $229 per month. And we want your trade. Just scan the QR code on the screen to see the value of your car instantly. Only at the Kia stores.
SEC on ESPN and ABC.
For this, we're so glad you are with us on WHAS 11. It is 3 o'clock. The church bells ringing here in French Lick. The chime of 3. Hello, everyone. I'm Doug Prophet, along with Chief Meteorologist Ben Pine and Meteorologist Christina San Juan. We are going to take you right through the clips. Look at that countdown.
Yep.
3 minutes. And going on 45
lighting is different.
seconds. The lighting is different. No more commercials until we're through with the eclipse.
We're starting to see those shadows lengthen, right? You could even see it in that shot.
The temperature. Let's show them the temperature,
That's
Christina.
true. We've gone down a couple of degrees, and of course it will start to bottom out.
So when we last showed folks the thermometer, it was
up around 80. That's about probably several degrees cooler.
Hold that steady. So it's now gone.
It has gone down a few degrees. We have a nice little breeze coming in. It
I
feels
can't wait.
Really pleasant right now.
What? It was a little humid in here.
It certainly was, and actually the humidity's going to go up while the temperature goes down. That's because the temperature gets closer to the dew point.
What we were seeing here in French Lick is about 99% coverage. That's what they're going to see outside of Totality is what we're seeing right now.
So in Louisville, basically, is what we're seeing right now.
Yeah. This is still considered partial, but look at that. We are almost there.
Just a little sliver of the sun left.
And French Lick turned out to be one of the best places in America to be. It's also the reason why we're here. It's also the closest to Louisville that you can see Totality.
I think a lot of folks changed their plans last minute to come here once we got kind of ironed out those forecast details.
And for just a few minutes from here in French Lick, 304 to 307 is the only time it's safe to take off the glasses.
Everybody's
in
looking
Totality.
up.
To describe the
it feels so weird.
I mean, we now just had a big temperature drop there.
It's bright, but it's not out here. It's kind of like we're approaching dusk, I would say.
The wind has picked up. So that's another thing is that the weather does change. The humidity not only drops, but the wind picks up as this is happening.
That.
We could hear crickets start to chirp once it's completely dark. Dogs likely stop barking, go into their shelter. It's just an insane atmosphere, and I've heard it described a bunch of different ways: euphoric, otherworldly.
We've got people hanging they're right up along the rooftops of the buildings down here. You've got
what a
3-story building here next to the park. Our Nathan Fessel is getting a view of that for you right now.
And it doesn't feel like a sunset. There's a total different feeling when you're in the Totality.
So everybody is waiting for the curtain to go up on the big show.
Look at these shadows from the trees,
Now, there's the rooftop of the building I was referring to. And everybody's been up there. They have been baking on the top of that roof since we went on the air.
Look at everybody's shadows over here that are
degrees.
watching it. They're in the shadows in the trees getting longer and longer.
It's very, very strange. That's
so
for sure.
I'm most excited, Ben. Okay, we're getting ready to go under a minute, guys. There we go. We're under the 1 minute mark here on WHAS 11. You are watching the Great American Eclipses. It's getting ready to begin. This is still considered the partial eclipse. I think at 30 seconds to go, Ben, we're going to have to take our headsets off just briefly and put our glasses on.
I'm holding them up right here.
You're holding them up now.
A tiny little sliver. That's all we can see right now.
Okay, so the sun's The corona is what everybody is fascinated to see.
Left.
Because we never get to see the corona
The
on
sun,
a normal
the
sunny
sun's,
day.
the sun's magnetic field. Okay, here we go.
Perfect total eclipse
Here
about
we
to
go.
happen here. Just a few seconds left for us here in French Lick, Indiana.
Here we go.
What we've been waiting on, many people, for well over a year. Look at that. It
Starting
is
to hear the
disappearing.
crowd get really excited.
There goes
10,
the sun.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Welcome to the total solar eclipse in French
Look
Lick, Indiana.
behind you there.
Look at the view on our screen, Ben, Christina. That's amazing.
That is
It's
wild.
even
Look,
more
you can see
incredible
the
in
stars
person.
and the planets.
Okay,
popping out too.
now we can take our glasses off safely.
Glasses off.
Look at the lower part of this it's coming through the
there's a little
one of
bit
the craters.
The Bailey's beads, a little bit of that action too.
We are seeing Venus to
You
the
can see that
lower
bright
right.
spot.
So we've got 3 minutes. We've got 3 minutes and 5 seconds to watch this safely.
I'm just kind of blocking out our studio lights. Look at that. That's some of the topography on the moon that's allowing just a little bit more light here and there.
And we have a clear sky. None of the jets are flying over. We don't see any of those. I'm looking for Comet 12P.
There is a jet bottom right.
Oh, isn't that Venus?
Well,
oh no, there
I
you
see.
go. There is a jet flying through. Those the tourism jets. Christina, where's Comet 12P? I want to see it.
We're going to need binoculars and telescopes for that, but at least we can see a planet with the naked eye.
That's incredible.
The clouds are staying to our north and to our south.
Sun's magnetic field more active than it was 11 years ago, more active than it was in 2017 for Hopkinsville. We're really seeing that corona on display.
Look how bright it looks.
Yeah, that
Which
corona
on a normal,
is amazing. Look
on
at
a
that.
normal sunny day, you cannot see the coronas because it's much more dim
That
than
is
the
wild.
sun's faces.
So those were the Bailey's beads popping out around there, and
Like
that's
on the bottom
because
side, yeah.
they were the sunlight was popping through the craters and the valleys that are on the moon, because the moon's like a punching bag; it gets hit a lot with stuff.
Yeah.
I'm hearing a lot of oohs and ahs still from the crowd.
That is crazy.
I know my wife over here is crying. She's crying.
It's such a unique experience.
Some folks call this a spiritual
There's the birds
impact
flying
on
around.
them.
We have a few bugs that are flying around us now. A wasp just landed on Doug.
Oh, thank you for removing that wasp.
I scared it away.
I love the cheering. It's almost as if we're watching a show somewhere, like at the Kentucky Center for the Arts. Everybody's applauding at different points.
The corona is amazing. That's just something, obviously, you can't see unless this is happening. It's not going to happen for 20 more years. So I hope everybody is really committing this to their permanent memory. It's something
And
you
we'd
don't
have
see
to
very often.
travel so far.
Yeah.
in order to see
2044
2044.
in August is when that'll happen again, and we have just been amazed with what happened here with the weather. At first we thought we'd have some high, thin clouds. That did not happen. Take a look. You're looking at the crowd here. They're all looking up. What I love about this event is all across America right now, 15 different states in the path of the total darkness. Everybody's doing the same. They've all come together, all walks of life.
Something to bring everybody together.
In the world we live in right now.
Oh,
okay,
all
look
right.
at this. Look at this.
Starting to break out.
That's starting to break out. So now we
Glasses
got to go
back
back.
on.
Glass is back on.
You mean it's been 3 minutes? No, don't go away.
Now you're going to see the example of how powerful our sun is. The star in the middle of our solar system is about to brighten the day once again with just a little bit of a sliver of that solar power.
And if you take your eyes off of the sun, take off your glasses, you can start to see the daylight very slowly returning here. Still seeing lots of shadows, but it's a very eerie look.
Christina, you've been doing eclipse stories for us for months now. I'm sure it was in your mind worth it, but has this exceeded what all the predictions would be?
It's absolutely been worth all of the work, all of the fun interviews, all the stuff that I've learned the past year leading up to this moment. Absolutely 100%
Could
worth
you
it.
imagine if it was a cloudy day? We would not have this experience. The weather turned out perfect for the path of totality in the WHAS11 viewing area. What a treat for all the folks that have, taken, the weekend and made plans to go where they needed to go.
Schools, of course, letting the day off for the children to come out here and experience it as well.
The celestial dance in the sky is now over. It was something that it went by way too fast. There's no way there was 3 minutes and 5 seconds.
Now
there.
you can keep the glasses for another, hour or so. We've got till 4:22 where we can still enjoy the partial eclipse.
If only we could just freeze time.
But now everybody's moving. There's people going down the sidewalks, heading back to the food vendor trucks.
Or perhaps trying to beat traffic as well.
We still have the birds in the tree. Maybe they'll start flying away and getting back to
Talk about
finding their worms.
Listen, that was a short nap.
No, right.
What do people do?
Why is the sun coming back
What day
out?
is it?
So the studies that they have been doing for that very moment include not only studying the sun and the corona, but also how the weather changed. And so what's our temperature, Christina? Let's pick that back up.
We're at least down to about 68 degrees right now from about 80, 81 we were sitting at earlier.
That's right.
Pretty well.
Yeah,
65, actually.
Yeah, we dropped pretty well. Not as
Here,
big
we'll go
as
ahead and show it.
Not as big as the drop that happened in Western Kentucky.
But you can almost imagine the energy of the sun when you had the corona, spilling out of the sides of the eclipse, and those CMEs, those corona mass ejections, that can influence the magnetic field here on Earth. But it is just a wonderful experience. Where do we go for the temperature? Down to 70?
We went down to about 65.
65, so about 15 degrees cooler, yeah.
Well, you know what?
Felt perfect.
I'm proud of
Felt
you
nice.
all because I said, I wonder who's the first person that's going to say wow and how many times they say wow.
I had to bite my tongue.
I didn't
really
hear one
hard.
wow. Good
I almost
job,
did.
Christina.
Hey,
But it was a wow.
I do want to give props to Christina again because she's been our expert for over a year now. I mean, doing all these stories.
I've learned a lot, though. I've gotten to do really cool things. I mean, how often do you get to interview a retired NASA astronaut that saw a total solar eclipse from space? So he saw the other side of a solar eclipse.
The couple that I read about getting married in Indianapolis, they just did it, or they're getting ready to do it because I guess it's moving up there. Just
they should be in totality at 3:06, so it should be ending for
They
them.
got 3 minutes to say their vows.
They tied. That's some speed reading. I'll tell you that. That's a lot of pressure.
But what a memorable wedding that would be, of course. Yeah, we've got folks that are, kind of getting back to business. They saw the totality here for several minutes, just like we did, and something we'll all never forget.
Everybody's got their cameras, their own little filters up there, and we had many people here who came up, some from Jeffersonville, others from Louisville. The kids are out of school. There were a lot of businesses that closed today for Eclipse Day.
And I told my kids, just take the time to drive 15 minutes to Pekin or Paoli, and you'll be in totality. It's not as long. You may only have a minute or two, but that's worth it.
It's worth it.
And if they didn't do it, they're in trouble when I get home.
You hear that, Hannah?
There you go. So we're going to continue with our coverage. Again, we're on the air with you till 6:30. We're going to get reaction from our crews in different parts of the community that got to see this great American eclipse right here on WHAS 11. Wow.
Here comes the sun.
There's your wow.
Here comes the sun.
Once upon a time there was light in my life, but now there's only love in the dark. Nothing I can say, a total eclipse of the heart.
The Great American Eclipse on WHAS 11 is sponsored by Eclipse Roofing and Restoration.
Zaxby's is already famous for chicken. Now we're going to be famous for shrimp by frying it to perfection and pairing it with a blend of cocktail sauce and Zax sauce that we call Zaxtail sauce, a one-of-a-kind sauce for a one-of-a-kind shrimp. Woo, saucy! Zaxby's.
Stay cool this summer and don't forget to tune up your AC. Call Tom Drexler Plumbing, Air, and Electric by May 31st and get a precision AC tune-up for only $49. A tune-up saves money by maximizing efficiency, increasing your system's lifespan, and preventing costly breakdowns. Plus, you'll have peace of mind with our no-breakdown guarantee. Call Tom Drexler Plumbing, Air, and Electric by May 31st and get a precision AC tune-up for only $49.
Eclipse Roofing and Restoration is more than a roofing company. We are your home improvement specialist. Eclipse Roofing and Restoration offers seamless aluminum gutters and gutter guards for residential and commercial properties. Gutters are the exterior drainage system that protect your home's foundation. With repair and replacement options, you can count on Eclipse to have you covered. With over 1,000 5-star online reviews, you can be sure that Eclipse will be there at the beginning and at the end to make sure you're fully satisfied.
Personal, professional, precise. That's why we're customer trusted and Google approved.
Celebrate the great outdoors and save big on a new spa during Watson Spring Fever Sale. Hundreds of top brands as low as $39.99, plus 12 months special financing. Now through Monday during the Spring Fever Sale, only at Watson's.
Are you tired of frustrating automated systems and chatbots that never have the answer you're looking for? We get it. And that's why at Eclipse Bank, we're rewriting the script on banking. With a perfect blend of timeless traditions and cutting-edge technology, we deliver the boutique banking experience you've been searching for. See why we've been recognized as one of Louisville's fastest-growing companies for 3 consecutive years. Visit any of our convenient branch locations or go online to eclipsebank.com. Eclipse Bank, a fresh way to bank.
My addiction took me as far as being homeless, not having anything. I was breathing, but I was not living. If you would ask anyone around, they would tell you that they don't know that person from those pictures in active addiction. I'm completely content with my life today. I see happiness. I see the blessings of life.
Let's take you right now to Cleveland, Ohio. Look at that scene right now. Cleveland right now experiencing the full solar eclipse right now, the total eclipse. It is moved off from French Lick into Cleveland, and you know, Christina, Cleveland is loving this. Last night they had the Women's National Basketball Championship in their town, and now they get the championship of the universe.
They've had quite the 2 days there, getting kind of a double whammy for a lot of folks that maybe traveled there and definitely stuck around.
This is back to French Lick, and we're now seeing the reverse that we've brought everybody from 1:48 p.m. up till 3. Now it's going the other way.
That's right. Of course, we only had the 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes to enjoy the complete darkness, but the show is still going right now and will continue to for over an hour. It's 3:16 and ends at 4:22. A 2.5 hour long event, which is very cool.
We've already given you our reviews of what we got to see. Let's go out to Ben Pine. He is joining more folks to get reaction to the great solar eclipse here from French Lick. Ben?
Yeah, Doug, and we've got some folks here from Louisville. What is your name?
My name's Funky. My name's Nina.
Dad. Dad.
His name's Matt.
So just tell me what you thought about that. A lot of people have never seen something like that in their whole entire life. What did you think?
I liked it. It seemed interesting and cool because I've never really saw something like that before. I've only seen it when I was 3, and I don't really remember it that much.
So you've seen 2 in your life. That's awesome. What did you think?
I thought it was really cool, and I really like how the world just went dark for like 3 minutes. And it also makes me wonder, you know, how back in the day they didn't know what was going on, so it must have been a whole bunch cooler, because the world just went, and they didn't know what was going on, so it must have been really scary. So.
Like what? Yeah, what? This is weird. What is happening? Dad, what'd you think?
I liked it, you know, how much cooler it gets, but I like seeing their faces and see the excitement in their faces of enjoying the moment, and you know, it's not something you see all the time.
Yeah, and what was cooler, the eclipse or getting a day off school?
Eclipse.
All right, that's right. So thank you very much, guys, for taking the time to talk with us here in French Lick, Indiana. This is the town green, and you can see all the kids are having fun as it's getting brighter and brighter minute by minute. We got cornhole over here. I'm going to have to hit up a food truck here pretty soon as well, but starting to get the temperature to increase minute by minute, so heading back to full daylight here over the next hour and a half, and we'll send it back to you guys.
Thank you, Ben. They will never forget it. At that age, they will be telling stories. Their friends, just think when they go back to school, the type of stories. What a great thing to be able to talk about.
It went by so fast, but it's an image that I think really just stays with us for the rest of our lives.
And in our day and age of cell phones, and those kids, of course, in it, it all comes together with these little paper Little
It
paper and little filters.
Isn't that crazy? And those are actually 100,000 times darker than regular sunglasses. And you know it because if you put it on right now, you're not going to see anything.
They did the job. Again, we're going to have more reaction for you from our different folks around this area, from Indianapolis down to Louisville right after this.
I'll see you on the dark side of the moon.
The Great American Eclipse on WHAS11 is sponsored by Eclipse Bank.
Did you know taking care of your teeth and gums helps control blood sugar levels? A healthy smile means a healthier you. We can help you get there. Mortensen Family Dental. Schedule online at mortensondental.com.
Lulubell's boutique offers on-trend fashion along with the accessories to make your outfit pop. Browse our gorgeous selection of derby hats and choose the perfect dress to complete your look, or shop online at lulubells.com. Experience high-end style at affordable prices with Lulubell's boutique.
Liquor Barn is the destination for all of life's special moments. Come on, I'll show you. So who's the lucky guy? My man right here. We have all the best bourbon, including the kind that will impress her dad. And these are for you guys. Hey, lovebirds, date night?
Netflix and chill?
We're staying in tonight. May I suggest a wine? I was thinking this one. Tailgate time?
Yes.
These ready-to-drink cocktails are a game day favorite. And if you're in a rush, no problem. We'll deliver right to your door.
At Eclipse Bank, we're rewriting the script on banking. With a perfect blend of timeless traditions and cutting-edge technology, we deliver the boutique banking experience you've been searching for. Visit any of our convenient branch locations or go online to eclipsebank.com.
Absolute Services, garage door commercial, and action.
I just want to say I love being on location.
Okay.
I feel like I can identify with the homeowner. Knowing that someone skilled and experienced is taking the time to look after my garage door. It makes you feel confident because these things are complicated.
I know.
Should we say something like that?
Absolutely.
How much time do we have?
We have no time.
We take care of your home, absolutely.
Did you know our dentists look for signs of oral cancer during routine checkups? A healthy smile means a healthier you. We can help you get there. Mortensen Family Dental. Schedule online at mortensondental.com.
Know what's going on in your community now. WHAS 11 News at 6 on your side, covering the stories that impact our community. The most accurate forecast. Focus investigations that uncover issues and highlight solutions. Separate fact from fiction with Verify. All of it from Louisville's most experienced anchor and a team of journalists you can trust. WHAS 11 News at 6, followed by ABC World News Tonight with David Muir at 6:30.
WHAS 11 is the official watch party for the French Lick West Baden Total Eclipse. We are so excited to be out here today to learn more about all the fun activities they have planned. I'm here with Audrey Bromus, the marketing director at Willstem Ranch. Yes. And you have quite the array of different animals here and so much exciting things happening. But first, the eclipse, of course, a lot of people are coming in from out of town.
Yeah.
So what's all going on for the eclipse?
Yeah, it's been great. It's to see the community come together, and each town has kind of planned out their own activities. Today we've got Paoli that's doing a festival up at the Paoli Peaks, and then Orleans is doing a festival downtown as well, and French Lick and some of the other communities have also put on their own little festival. So it's been really fun to see kind of what an impact this has made on the community, and everybody's kind of come together and created a great experience for our residents and also our visitors.
We've been talking about this since January, and you can feel the hype all around this day. So how many people are expected to come out today?
Yeah, we're anticipating around 30,000 extra visitors. So yeah, quite a big amount of people for our area. So it's very exciting.
And I think a lot of people coming to the area, it's their very first time coming to the French Lick West Baden area. So and there's no limit of activities. So what all is there to be had here?
Yeah, there is so much to do. Obviously, we're famous for the French Lick Resort and the West Baden Hotel as well, but there's a lot to do in the area that people don't know about or maybe haven't heard of. Obviously, Patoka Lake is a great place for summer activities, boating, camping, and then we've got Willstem Wildlife Park, we've got Big Splash Adventure, which is an indoor water park. So there's a lot of things to do, I think, that people tend to forget about or maybe aren't even aware of.
Yeah, and Wilson is certainly a unique place to visit, and there's so many fun wildlife animals here. So what all do you have planned for the summer?
Yeah, so we've got a lot of different things you can do here. So you can do specific animal encounters if you have a spirit animal that you really want to see or touch. And then we also have our drive-through safari, which is a crowd favorite. And something that's really exciting for this summer is we are adding a dinosaur experience as well. Yeah, so we're going to have 29 animatronic dinosaurs. They will be part of the drive-through safari, so it's kind of a 2-for-1, two parks for the price of one. Yeah. And you can proceed on the dinosaur safari, or if you prefer to just head straight and go through the wildlife safari, you can do that as well. So we're super excited. It's kind of bringing the past to the present, and you'll end up over by the elephants, and kind of you'll see a woolly mammoth, and kind of get to see how evolution has evolved and brought animals that we know today.
Well, this certainly is quite the experience out here, and a lot of people didn't even know about, so I'm sure a lot of people at home are wanting to plan those trips. So how can people learn more about Wilstum and planning that trip?
Yeah, they can go to our website, wilstum.com. We also have lodging available, so you can stay on property and kind of get the full experience. We do zipline tours as well. We also have Castle Knoll Amphitheater, which is, we're opening this summer. June 1st is our opening show, and it's going to be Resurrection, which is a Journey tribute band, so super fun. And then on August 3rd, we have Vanilla Ice and CNC Factory coming. So super exciting. It's going to be a fun 90s dance party. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, it will be. So if you're interested in planning that trip, all you have to do is go to visitfrenchlookwestbaden.com.
So once again, we're just running through our mind what we saw and what we witnessed. I didn't really see any solar flares, but we did get to see an amazing corona. And Christina, you said you even noticed the insects acting funny.
Yeah, so they started flying all around us, just tiny little flies, but also a wasp landed on Doug's arm. It decided to spare you from stinging you, and maybe it's because of the eclipse going on, it being dark out there.
It just needed a place to land and look up.
That's true.
Now that is a teammate if I've ever seen one. So saving me from a wasp sting, I really appreciate it.
You know what was great during this entire thing? We got young, old, all different cultures out here. No one's talking about politics.
It's a natural phenomenon.
I see a lot of smiles on people's faces and having a good time.
Yes, and I remember it happening in Western Kentucky the same way. And for 3 minutes, everybody stood together, elbow to elbow, looking upward. Well, let's go down to Louisville, where Brooke Hash had a partly cloudy sky. So how did it turn out, Brooke? What's the review?
It was amazing, Doug. I tell you, everyone here really enjoyed it. They said they couldn't imagine much better than what we got here compared to the 100% that you guys saw. It was fantastic. The clouds stayed away just in time. Desmond, Milani, and Granny Tina, they're the ones that came from Myrtle Beach a day early from their vacation to make sure and come out here in the overlook of Iroquois Park. How was it for you?
Very good.
What did you see?
Like, I literally seen the sun literally so thin. I seen the moon like the moon was taking over the sun.
The moon took it over and the sun looked like the moon, right? It was like a crescent shape. What did you think?
I think it was really good.
Yeah. Were you excited to come here and be off school today?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people came. All right, Granny Tina, how did you feel to have the whole family?
I loved it. I'm glad I got to witness this with my grandchildren. Hope in the future I'm still here to see it again.
We just got to go to Montana, right? Or Iceland. Yes. And we got to sing along to Total Eclipse of the Heart, which these kids didn't even know about. I was trying to teach them right beforehand. But overall, just beautiful weather. And to be up here in this park, Tina.
Beautiful. Awesome. I loved it.
We were hoping the clouds stayed away.
Yes, and glad it did.
Yeah. Had a food truck here. You guys got to take in all the fun and the songs.
Yeah, our mom missed out on this right here.
She's missing out, but everyone here, whether you were in Louisville, French Lick, Seymour, everyone, it seems, got to have a blast here looking at the total solar eclipse.
Thank you very much, Brooke. And now we did see, Ben, you spotted a jet really going at it. So that was probably one of the tourism jets. Who knows? It could have been the NASA jet going through. But I didn't see a lot of them like I saw in Western Kentucky. I only saw Venus. Did you see any of the planes?
I didn't, and maybe it's where we're standing.
I saw a couple different ones, but
I know I only saw Venus out there, but Jupiter was there somewhere. Maybe it was just our view.
And I don't want to take anything away from people that were not in Totality, but
he's going to.
It is different. No doubt about that. You can see the corona, and also I've heard it said that if you're not in Totality, it's like being at Walt Disney in the parking lot. If you're in Totality, you're riding the rides.
There is a major difference, and of course, the total eclipses happen every 18 months. Problem is, a lot of it is over large swaths of the ocean, but there is an eclipse tourism for people who travel it. So we're going to continue on again. We're on the air till 6:30 as we're going to also bring you the news coming up at 4 o'clock on WHAS 11 and more of our eclipse coverage. And we're going to show you the eclipse once again coming along here from French Lick, Indiana. Stay with us.
You've really made the grade.
The Great American Eclipse on WHAS 11 is sponsored by Eclipse Roofing and Restoration.
It's the Spring Sell-a-thon at the Kia stores. Take home a new 2024 Kia Forte for only $199 per month. Get 0% financing for 72 months or a $7,500 rebate on new 2023 EV6 and Nero EVs. Only at the Kia stores.
At Eclipse Bank, we're rewriting the script on banking. With a perfect blend of timeless traditions and cutting-edge technology, we deliver the boutique banking experience you've been searching for. Visit any of our convenient branch locations or go online to eclipsebank.com.
Eclipse Roofing and Restoration is more than a roofing company. We are your home improvement specialist. We offer a complete range of siding styles and textures. With brands like Royal Building Products and James Hardie, you can be assured that we can give your home curb appeal and years of performance that you can depend on. With over 1,000 five-star online reviews, you can be sure that Eclipse will be there at the beginning and at the end to make sure you're fully satisfied.
Personal, professional, precise. That's why we're customer trusted and Google approved.
Celebrate the great outdoors during Watson's Spring Fever Sale. 2-person, 5-person, or 8-person spas, Watson's has them all, starting at only $39.99. Premium 6-person spas, not $87.99, now only $49.99. With one of the nation's largest selections of spas, millions of dollars in stock, and the lowest price in the USA guaranteed. At Watson's, we make it easy to add a bit more fun and relaxation to your life. Plus, get special 12 months interest-free financing. Only at Watson's.
We have all the fun.
There are days when nothing runs smoothly. As the old saying goes, when it rains, it pours. You can do everything right, but sometimes that's not enough. And for days like that, there's 1-800-ASK-GARY. If you've been injured in a car accident, get the settlement you deserve. Call 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Zaxby's has been perfecting chicken fingers for 30 years, and now we're going to the sea. Shrimp butterflied and fried to perfection, and a perfect blend of Zax sauce and cocktail sauce called Zax Tail Sauce. The perfect southern fried shrimp meal. Woo, saucy! Zaxby's.
Save thousands during the Spring Sell-a-thon at the Kia stores. Drive a new 2024 Kia Seltos for only $229 per month. And we want your trade. Just scan the QR code on the screen to see the value of your car instantly. Only at the Kia stores.
Louisville only went down 3 degrees.
There you go. The partial eclipse now going the other way as we are it's going to happen until about 4:28 p.m. Eastern time. And then the total solar eclipse for 2024 will have ended across this part of America.
And again, what a difference if you weren't in the path of totality. We had probably about a 10 to 15 degree temperature drop here. Louisville at Stanford Field at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport had a drop of 3 degrees. So even just a little bit of light can make it a lot warmer.
It reminds me of is the final seconds in a basketball game where you're just trying to get out of the arena to beat the traffic. Everybody stayed here till it was over, but now they are clearing out. Christina is talking to some of the folks who are staying behind and still looking up as we're watching the partial eclipse continue. Christina?
Yeah, that's right, Doug and Ben. So while the crowd has certainly thinned out quite a bit, hey, the party continues. Just because the maximum total solar eclipse is already done, we are still out here and enjoying this beautiful day as it gradually gets brighter and brighter over French Lick, Indiana. And I want to introduce you to the birthday man over here. This is David. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and what brought you here to French Lick?
So I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and it was about a year ago that I first heard about the eclipse being, coming through the United States, and I kind of looked at this path. I have a good friend that lived in Louisville, so I called him up and I says, I'm turning 75 and it's on my birthday, so we're coming to visit you,
Did it meet your expectations?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We got to see the other one from Arizona, so it wasn't a total eclipse for us. I said, God, this one being right on my birthday and I'm turning 75, it's like, I just had to do this. So
it'd be a shame not to.
Yeah,
now, what kind of feelings were going through your mind?
It's interesting. Just glad to be alive, here at 75 years old and feeling healthy and being able to see this once in a lifetime. And, I was here with good friends and my wife, and it was like just the best, just the best.
I'm so glad to have you out here, David. Thank you so much.
I thank you so much for letting me talk. So
I
appreciate that.
Of course.
You're beautiful.
Thank you. Hey guys, don't go away. We are going to be back until 6:30 tonight, of course, covering the rest of this event. For now, we'll send it back to you, Doug and Ben.
Okay, thank you much, Christina. Ben, it's still surprising that we ended up with a mostly sunny day with what it was the high thin clouds at one point people thought would cause us problems.
There was a lot of pressure on meteorologists for this totality, and the pressure is even higher because April is a chaotic month. Typically we have and through April 60% of the days are cloudy, not to mention rain or severe weather or whatever you can get in April. So to have almost no clouds. I mean, still up there, we have perfect viewing conditions. The temperatures have been 10 degrees above normal, so it all came together just perfect, and what a great event for this community in French Lick as well.
And we've got a lot more reviews to bring you here for people who in French Lick enjoyed 3 minutes and 4 seconds of that amazing show in space. Back here from French Lick right after this.
The Great American Eclipse on WHAS11 is sponsored by Eclipse Roofing and Restoration.
For 60 years, we've been providing customers with top-notch tires, quality service, and the best nationwide warranties. Big O is the team you trust.
When you hire the skilled union workers of Local 502 and Mechanical Contractors Association of Kentucky, you're getting the best plumbers, pipe fitters, welders, and service techs in the industry. Their 5-year apprentice program ensures workers are properly trained, resulting in safety, superior craftsmanship, and reliability. Plants using union tradesmen have fewer line shutdowns and better safety records, saving time and money. Get the job done right the first time by hiring the professionals of Local 502 and the Mechanical Contractors Association of Kentucky.
Are you tired of frustrating automated systems and chatbots that never have the answer you're looking for? We get it. And that's why at Eclipse Bank, we're rewriting the script on banking. With a perfect blend of timeless traditions and cutting-edge technology, we deliver the boutique banking experience you've been searching for. See why we've been recognized as one of Louisville's fastest-growing companies for 3 consecutive years. Visit any of our convenient branch locations or go online to eclipsebank.com. Eclipse Bank, a fresh way to bank.
Stay cool this summer and don't forget to tune up your AC. Call Tom Drexler Plumbing, Air, and Electric by May 31st and get a precision AC tune-up for only $49. A tune-up saves money by maximizing efficiency, increasing your system's lifespan, and preventing costly breakdowns. Plus, you'll have peace of mind with our no-breakdown guarantee. Call Tom Drexler Plumbing, Air, and Electric by May 31st and get a precision AC tune-up for only $49.
For 60 years, we've been providing customers with top-notch tires, quality service, and the best nationwide warranties. Big O is the team you trust.
Hello, Kentuckiana. I'm Doug Proffitt. For almost 4 decades now, I've had the honor of serving this incredible community. Growing up, I witnessed the heart of Louisville, working right here in my dad's South End supermarket, learning the values of trust and fairness, values I still follow today. Join me as we celebrate the pride of our hometown, the spirit of our community, and the stories that connect us all.
Doug Proffitt, weekdays at 5, 6, and 11. WHAS 11 is on your side.
We're going to take you across the country right now. This is Holton, Maine. Holton is about northeast of Bangor, Maine, right near New Brunswick there. Way north of us, of course, as the total solar eclipse is now going to the northern end of the country and is getting ready to move into Canada.
And they have a pretty good view up there toward the northeast, really all of New England. Turned out pretty clear for this forecast, but I think that for a lot of folks across the United States, that may have been a little bit too far away to get to.
Hey, I wouldn't mind seeing it again.
Well, you are. Look, this is courtesy of NASA. NASA bringing these live pictures. Of course, NASA has been doing experiments up in space this whole trip, flying along the whole path of total darkness so that it can study the corona. They got a great show on the corona.
It was so bright.
And we need to talk about the rarity of this. Again, yes, in 20 years, there is another total solar eclipse over the contiguous United States, but that starts in Montana and goes north. The year after, in 2045, there's another eclipse, but it's west of here, out towards Missouri and Kansas. But here, you're saying
2153. That means we aren't going to be here. Folks at home aren't going to be here in 2153.
Well, there are advancements in medicine, so we'll see.
Who knows? Maybe. But yeah, the next total solar eclipse this close to Louisville, 2153.
That's crazy.
All right, let's get more reviews of the total solar eclipse. Alden Germans in Seymour, Indiana, where he had a great crowd there. Alden?
Doug, Ben, Christina, it was a great time out here. Easily top 10 experience of my life witnessing that totality. People started cheering and hooping and hollering. It was a great time. Everybody was just having a lot of fun. And just the light even right now is still different, you know, because we still have that partial eclipse at the moment until that's done shortly after 4:20 this afternoon. But everybody was just in a really great mood. Folks have started to leave now too, and we can see off in the distance traffic has been pretty intense as well. So we're going to be keeping a close eye on that. But otherwise, you couldn't have really asked for a better day. We've been saying that all afternoon long. We have been very fortunate here, especially compared to other places in the country. Folks have driven in from all across the country to Seymour, Indiana, of all places, so they could view the eclipse. And folks have already started to pack up and get out of here relatively quickly at the moment. But otherwise, things have been very smooth out here. There haven't been any problems. And now we're just waiting for the full sunshine to return. Back to you in French Lick.
Okay, Alden, thank you very much. Looking at the map around us here, you know, I'm seeing the most red I've seen all day, but it's nothing. Most of it's still green getting out of here. This is going to be one of the most convenient eclipses probably we've seen in 7 years.
I think we can chalk that up to the really choices that we had across the entire United States. All good choices, especially here across Kentuckiana and central Indiana, Indianapolis, Bloomington, Terre Haute, Evansville, you name it, really great choices.
Think of the cities that crossed, and I think you bring up a great point, because back in 2017, everybody was saying go to Hopkinsville, and I think half of middle America did.
That was
and
the spot.
Therefore, you had people taking 9 hours to get back to Lexington almost the next day. It was crazy.
Right. What a nightmare that was. I mean, thankfully, it doesn't seem like we're going to have to deal with
and
that.
Thankfully for us, I think the Indianapolis Speedway had 40, 50,000 people. So, but a lot of people stayed, you know, right.
But I listened to that advice. My car is so well packed right now, I could go on a road trip for the next 4 days and eat out of the car.
I packed a bunch of snacks because there was so much stuff going around on social media. Like, traffic's going to be a nightmare, but it looks like it's turning out better than we expected.
And speaking of social media, I was just kind of scrolling. It is just completely filled with total solar eclipse and Calipari.
All right. Yes, if there's anything bigger than an eclipse, of course, it would be UK basketball. We'll be back after this with more on WHAS 11. We're here with you at 4, 5, and right till 6:30.
When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore.
The Great American Eclipse on WHAS 11 is sponsored by Eclipse Bank.
Are you tired of frustrating automated systems and chatbots that never have the answer you're looking for? We get it. And that's why at Eclipse Bank, we're rewriting the script on banking. With a perfect blend of timeless traditions and cutting-edge technology, we deliver the boutique banking experience you've been searching for. See why we've been recognized as one of Louisville's fastest-growing companies for 3 consecutive years. Visit any of our convenient branch locations or go online to eclipsebank.com. Eclipse Bank, a fresh way to bank. Step into Express Cuts today and treat yourself to a stylish haircut for just $9.95 when you mention this ad. But hurry, this offer is only valid for a limited time. Spend less time in the salon and more time doing what you love. Express Cuts, your perfect cut now.
There are days when nothing runs smoothly. As the old saying goes, when it rains, it pours. You can do everything right, but sometimes that's not enough. And for days like that, there's 1-800-ASK-GARY. If you've been injured in a car accident, get the settlement you deserve. Call 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Eclipse Roofing and Restoration offers seamless aluminum gutters and gutter guards for residential and commercial properties. With over 1,000 5-star online reviews, you can be sure that Eclipse will be there at the beginning to make sure you're fully satisfied.
That's why we're customer trusted and Google approved.
I cared about drugs more than I did anything, even my kids. There didn't used to be help like this. ARC has changed my whole life. They meet you where you're at. They love you back to life. I don't wake up thinking, how am I going to get my drugs today? I'm grateful for addiction recovery care. It was the place I was needing. I mean, it couldn't get any better, to be honest with you.
Hungry for a big night? Rally's delivers the flavor with the 2 for $4. Yeah.
The new Tangled Barbecue Swiss Burger or fully loaded fry burger. Any two, just $4.
Let's go.
And try new Buford Bites, our big Buford in snackable bites.
Rally's, that's how we roll.
Celebrate the great outdoors and save big on all above ground pools during Watson's Spring Fever Sale. American-made pools starting at only $17.99, plus interest-free financing until April of 2026. Now through Monday during the Spring Fever Sale, only at Watson's.
The Great American Eclipse is happening today, and we are so excited to have such great sponsors, including Eclipse Roofing and Restoration. But they are just way more than just a roofing company. They are your home improvement specialists committed to personal, professional, and precise work to eclipse your own home. Joining me in studio is President James Reynolds. Thank you so much for joining us today and just being our overall sponsor for this really fun event. And so, of course, you're known for your roofs, but you do a lot more than that.
Yes, we do. We do a lot more than just roofing. So, you know, outside of just roofing, if you need a repair, a roof repair, we do repair work. We're a full-service roofing and exterior contractor. So, siding repair, siding replacement, Royal vinyl siding, we do James Hardy. If your home has a leak and the inside gets damaged, we can actually come in there, cut out that bad drywall or paint whatever needs to be done. We also do seamless gutters. We do 5-inch, 6-inch seamless gutters. We do half-round gutters, replacement windows. So, you know, we really kind of know the skeleton of a house. It's not just, hey, we preach, hey, we just do roofing, but we kind of know when we come in, if there is a disaster, let's say that there is a tornado or if there is hail damage and your windows get broken or your vinyl siding gets broken or it gets blown off. We take care of everything from A to Z on that home.
And I think that's really nice that you truly are the one-stop shop, so you don't have to search around for other businesses in the area. You are truly that one-stop. And so what truly makes you different?
Continued education. I'd say that's the biggest thing, being a part of our community, the Better Business Bureau, being affiliated with the Kentucky Roofing Contractors Association. And we carry high limits of insurance. And also another thing, we are bonded. And people need to understand within our community, there is no licensing for roofing or exterior trades. So if people tell you, hey, you're licensed, we're licensed, we do this, they're lying to you. They absolutely are. So the biggest thing that you can do when selecting a contractor, say, hey, are you certified with any manufacturers? If you are, get those certificates. Make sure that they have insurance. That's the biggest thing. I mean, you don't want to let someone on your property come out, get hurt, fall, and then the next thing you know, your homeowner's insurance will take care of that, but then you're going to be in trouble. And then seeing other certificates that they have if they really care, like we're VSI certified, the Vinyl Siding Institute of America. I'm also lead certified, certified through CertainTeed, GAF. We're part of the Home Builders Association, like I said, the KRCA. So just being a part, and really we can not just talk the talk, but we can walk the walk. So that's what separates me from the average guy out there.
Yeah, very robust background. Your whole crew definitely has all those certifications, but also you have over 1,000 5-star reviews online, and that really speaks volumes, and you really take care of that customer from beginning to end, really.
Yeah, I mean, and it is. So we have, you know, someone calls in, they want a job done, we go out there, we sell the job. We have a full in-house team. We have a production team, my office manager, service manager, superintendent, my project managers. I mean, we're there to help try to get the job done as seamless as possible, because when you're in the house, when remodel work's going on, that does disrupt your everyday life, and it can give people anxiety. So we try to do the best we can and prepare you before that work happens.
Absolutely. So thank you so much again for coming in and sponsoring our coverage right here on Great Day Live and also WHAS 11. And if you're interested in scheduling an appointment, just go to eclipseroofingllouisville.com. I'm joined by the winner of the Raise the Roof giveaway, Donna. How exciting. Congratulations.
It is so exciting. We are over the moon about it. It just, we can't believe it still. We're kind of in a state of shock, honestly, that somebody would do such a thing and be this kind to somebody else. It's amazing.
Yeah, and you have a special message for James.
I do. James, I cannot thank you enough. My family cannot thank you enough. We just can't believe that you're doing this and that you're giving back to somebody like this. And we're grateful. We're beyond grateful. And we thank you so much. And it was great to meet you. You're just the kindest person. And we just want to say thank you.
Oh,
thank you.
No more deserving than you. So
Thank you.
congratulations
Thank
again.
you. Thank you.
One member of our team was ready to fly anywhere to get the great total eclipse, solar eclipse, and that's Reed Yaden. He ended up just near Indianapolis. Let's get Reed's review. So what'd you think, Reed? Are you sort of experiencing eclipse letdown now after us? Because we want another one. We want it to come right back. We're sort of sorry that it's over.
Hey, when they're nice, we play them twice. I'd love to do it again. It is a true experience. In 2017, I was flying that day, flying in a helicopter, and the clients on board with the New York Times and the BBC. That was fun to get some night flight in. This was over the top. I'm sitting here with two people from Cincinnati. You are?
Teresa.
Teresa?
And Stephen.
Teresa and Stephen. What did you think at the moment of totality?
It was very eerie. It was spectacular, really spectacular.
Yeah. What thoughts were going through your mind, Stephen?
It was just amazing. You know, I've seen other things like the Northern Lights, but I have never seen that, and I never probably will again. And
it was
incredible.
So it lived up to every expectation you folks had.
Definitely.
Yeah, I saw the Corona. I saw, I think, a Bailey's bead that they talk about. Yeah, all the stuff that I thought I might see, but wasn't sure. And
it put on a show for us. We had some high, thin cloud here, did not interfere. No. It was a perfect day.
Yeah, it was great. And you could hear the birds very loudly. They were roosting.
It was really interesting. As the thing ended, Doug, the lights came back on, so to speak, and it's like the birds were saying, what went on? This was a short night, and they started chirping again. Fun here in New Palestine, Indiana. Doug, back to you there in French Lick.
And a nice day to just sit out in the park and continue enjoying this gorgeous spring day.
Partial eclipse continues for about a half hour.
I love that Reed has been saying leading up to this event. He said, "I'm going where the sunshine is," and you know where he ended up? Right
Not far
here in
away.
Indiana.
Yeah, we were the great surprise. Okay, we're going to show you the eclipse again right after this from French Lick on time lapse. So stay with us. You'll want to see it one more time.
And if I ever lose my hands.
The Great American Eclipse on WHAS11 is sponsored by Eclipse Roofing and Restoration.
It's the Spring Sell-a-thon at the Kia stores. Take home a new 2024 Kia Forte for only $199 per month. Get 0% financing for 72 months or a $7,500 rebate on new 2023 EV6 and Niro EVs. Only at the Kia stores.
Lulu Belle's boutique offers on-trend fashion along with the accessories to make your outfit pop. Browse our gorgeous selection of derby hats and choose the perfect dress to complete your look, or shop online at lulubells.com. Experience high-end style at affordable prices with Lulu Belle's boutique.
Listening to people that drink Bigelow tea is so important to my family because making that perfect cup, it's the reason we do what we do. Hi, guys. So what are you guys drinking?
Constant comment. When I'm drinking Bigelow tea, it's just a moment for me. It's just me time.
That's what a cup of tea is. A moment for you, someone you love.
Oh, it tastes really great.
Yes, it was always Bigelow tea. Wow, that's what my family hopes for. Cheers. Cheers.
Celebrate 60 years of Beatlemania at Big Four Station Park in Jeffersonville. Dive into the magic of the 60s with over 50 tribute bands and 200 concerts featuring the Fab Four, Classic Stone, and special guests, Jan and Dean's Beach Party. Tickets start at just $19.64, honoring the year it all began. Use the coupon code LOVE for all our February sale discounts at arotr.com.
This year's Kentucky Derby Festival celebrates Derby 150. It all begins at the opening ceremonies, Thunder over Louisville, Saturday, April 20th, where aviation and speed take to the sky, and aerial formations take center stage before Thunder rolls. Presented by Caesars Southern Indiana, Humana, LG&E, Meyer, and UPS. For VIP experiences and more information, visit thunderoverlouisville.org. Your moment, your memories, your festival.
At Eclipse Bank, we're rewriting the script on banking. With a perfect blend of timeless traditions and cutting-edge technology, we deliver the boutique banking experience you've been searching for. Visit any of our convenient branch locations or go online to eclipsebank.com.
Save thousands during the Spring Sell-a-thon at the Kia stores. Drive a new 2024 Kia Seltos for only $229 per month. And we want your trade. Just scan the QR code on the screen to see the value of your car instantly. Only at the Kia stores.
And right now, coming up on your screen, we're going to show you time lapse, 3 minutes and 4 seconds, all down to 15, 20 seconds. Ben, Christina.
Yeah, look at this. And my biggest memory is the corona, the sun's crown that you don't get to see
there
unless
it goes.
you're right there.
That's what you saw on WHAS 11 live at just after 3 today. And there's the Bailey's beads, which is that's the sun popping through one of the craters on the moon because it's full of craters and valleys. It's like a diamond ring.
Yeah.
It looked a lot brighter this year than what we saw in 2017.
I agree with you because the Earth's, the sun's magnetic field, though, as we know, is in its 11-year peak. So it's really booking out the waves. I thought we'd see maybe a solar flare.
It's just incredible. Just a glimmer of sun peeking through can light up the entire Earth. I mean, it just shows you the amazing power that we have in the middle of our solar system.
So I felt that, I'm thinking I would be able to take the glasses off for a longer period of time, but it was really pretty brief. We had to put them back on.
I think that 3-minute mark just flew by. We all kind of wanted to just pause time, and then once it was over, we're like, well, let's go back.
You're trying to soak it up. You're trying to look back at what other people are doing. You're trying to look at nature. It feels cool. You're trying to take it all in 3 minutes is just not enough.
Another benefit of this eclipse is we're not seeing the traffic jams like, the nightmares.
No, I think people are taking their time getting out of here as well. Again, had so many different options to go to, so not everybody is huddled in this one little area.
Well, we hope you enjoy WHAS 11's all day long live coverage. We started at 2 o'clock here from French Lick, Indiana with you. And Ben and Christina and I are going to be back right here on WHAS 11 News at 4. Don't go anywhere. More eclipse coverage on the way.
The Great American Eclipse WHAS11 is sponsored by Eclipse Roofing and Restoration.
Eclipse Roofing and Restoration is more than a roofing company. We are your home improvement specialist. Eclipse Roofing and Restoration offers seamless aluminum gutters and gutter guards for residential and commercial properties. Gutters